Thank you, Lord. Mountain range after mountain range, and it's absolutely so vast. You can take your Nikon binos and look as far as you can see, and there's nothing but unspoiled country. Absolutely a very, very special place, and loaded with world-class brown bears. Say when. My name's Colorado. I've been hunting my whole life. Guiding, outfitting, and hunting.
Where in the world?
30 years now, I've made my living outdoors.
Somewhere in the outback.
We're in Mongolia.
Hello, Argentina. Right on the El Bicho. Red Square, Moscow, Russia.
Howdy, Colorado. Welcome to New Zealand.
Where in the world?
I just love it so much. I'm gonna keep on loving it if it don't kill me. If I had it my way, I'd take the whole world hunting. If this looks familiar to you, it's because we've been here before. We're in Russia, and this is Kamchatka, the peninsula with all the history of the big Russian brown bears on it. We come here before and had absolutely one of the best times of our life. We're coming back to do the very same thing again with Kamchatka trophy hunts.
The distance from Petropavlovsk to the hunting camp is more than 100 kilometers. So it takes the whole day because there's a road, but it's really hard to get through because of the snow, because of all that melting ice. So our truck is going not more than 10 or 15 kilometers per hour.
When we rolled up on this camp after many hours, and it is not easy to get here, I was amazed to see some buildings.
We're all ready for tent camp, and I see these roof lines, and they've literally come in before us and built a camp, like a little town type of a camp.
Rather than having yurts or tents where we'd stayed before, we actually stayed in cabins.
Apparently they'd gone through a big effort over the course of the winter to put this camp together, and what an amazing job they did.
The surprise so far is pleasant, very. I thought we were staying in tents, and when we got here, you see all these buildings, it's somebody spent a fortune in time, effort, money, work, everything you see are like, they're doing a lot of work. We know what it's like to get here, so I know that they had to bring everything that we're looking at in the way that we came, which means this is a big undertaking. Somebody spent, this is like a little small town. It's a bear camp, a small town here, and everything, saunas, showers, cowboys, we got it all. I met Gary Christensen on the hunt. He's an outdoor rider, pretty gifted rider. Also Keith Kettlelog, I just met him for the first time on the hunt. And I got to showing them the rifle. They'd seen and heard about it on some of the shows and wanted to shoot it.
It's the first time I've shot that gun, and one of those where you'd actually like to shoot it more because you're going like, whoa, that was so smooth.
Right.
It's just amazing, and the balance of the gun is just outstanding.
Everything, all that thought, there's 40 years of thought went into that deal right there.
Yeah. No,
so you like everything but the recoil?
There is no recoil. So, that's...
Wow.
You shot a lot of rifles. You've been a lot of places hunting around the world. The whole makeup of the rifle, from the flats brake, design of the stock, Cerakoting 3-out, 3-position safety. You can't. What are you going to change about it?
No, there's nothing I would change. I mean, it's like shooting a 223 or...
I tell people that, and I've told you that until you shot it. When I was telling you that, honestly, in your mind, you're thinking maybe there's some reduced recoil, but right. You've shot it. What do you think?
Oh, I'd buy one in a heartbeat.
All right, I'm going to check on that and make sure you do.
I'm glad that you brought this with because, I've heard so much about them. And of course, you talk about them on the shows all the time, but I've heard so much about them. I could see that why this would be the gun of the year.
It is. It's been NRA Gun of the Year. It's been featured so many different outlets, if you will. The NRA Field and Stream, the SCI. There's a lot of people that's featured. It was a Montana Rifle Company's made the first rifle to ever be on the front cover of Outdoor Life, and the people behind the product are priceless. I love them. They're like my family, and that makes a difference in the product, no matter what the product is. But that rifle there is the perfect rifle. You got my word on it.
Where in the World is Colorado Buck is brought to you by Norma Ammunition, precision ammunition for the serious hunter. Nikon Optics, trust earned. Nikon. Carlson's Choke Tubes, the shooter's choice. Worldwide Trophy Adventures, the Mule Deer Foundation, Kenetrek Boots, Armscore USA, and the Ammo and More Store in Stevensville, Montana. And the Colorado Buck Special Edition Rifle by the Montana Rifle Company. This segment brought to you by Norma Ammunition, precision ammunition for the serious hunter.
So their system of hunting, you've got to use the snowmobiles to get around, and you can find these tracks. If the track looks big enough for you to pursue, you'll do the best you can looking at the country where the tracks are going, and you'll get to some places, hopefully some advantages, where you can get down. If you see something, you maybe can run down the mountain, or maybe you can run down a ridge line and make some type of a stalk. A lot of times when that happens, you just, the bears are there and you literally don't see them. They just can pop up. It doesn't make any sense. How can you look across this big white blanket of white? Well, there's ravines all over the place, and there's little brush piles, and these bears get in there and they kind of, even though they're out of the den, they'll crawl up in there and they'll just hang out in there. And more than once we've been walking or driving and there's a bear pops up on you.
The rundown of basically my first bear, it happens quick. I mean, people, you'd have to be here to fully realize just how quick this happens. The one that we had seen was spotted by our friend Mike, who's from Montana here, and it basically jumped up out of a depression or something. He was in the last sled in line, started yelling, "Bear, bear, bear." The Oryx ammunition from Norma put that bear down. I don't know if I hit him in the spine or whatever, but he dropped like a rock.
Like that keen eye right there? Yeah, it was a run. Yeah. That was insane. That was awesome. Yeah. That old Mikey was on the back of the sled, turning his eyes, picked that up for you, didn't I, my friend?
That was about as intense as it gets right there. There's no doubt about it.
I know. I was right there and I see him come. I heard the shot, just watched him.
Yeah.
It's amazing how you can be traveling through here, and it looks like for sure everything's white. You got big old trees in there. They're just going to stand up, but they don't. They kind of go from there's nothing there to there they are. Any of those little arroyos or dips, and then all of a sudden they stand up or look up, and there's a bear.
That's why you got to constantly be looking over your shoulder, looking back and around.
That was the man who first saw the bear.
Yep, that's true.
Didn't realize it at the time. The bear was on the other side of a little creek, and if I wouldn't have got a shot off when I did, that bear probably could have disappeared from our lives or my life really soon.
The head on him.
Yeah. Да. Вот такой, помоложе, чем.
Hey there, bud.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
It's got to be almost 4 inches long.
50, я думаю, будет.
Oh, sweet, man.
Лапа здоровая.
Good shooting, bud. Very good shooting. That right there is definitely a Norma knockdown. You see that bear? Bam! All right, he taps out. That is a big, big bear for a 180 grain bullet to just anchor him right there. Boom. It's Victory Day here in Russia for more than just the World War II. It's for all of us that participated in this. It's a great spot, Mike. Matter of fact, we probably would have passed if it hadn't been for that, but everybody did a great job. Here's the proof. And when you get all the right stuff to come together, you get good results. And that's what we got today, good results, and a beautiful trophy that's going to stay with you from now on.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to get home and show this off. But after each animal we harvested, they would pour a shot of vodka. You'd stand around and you drink the shot, then you'd eat, you'd visit and talk, and you could just feel that bond. It's a special bond among hunters throughout all over the world.
But they're wanting to celebrate you and your bear, and it's just it's a neat experience that will last with me and I think the rest of the guys forever.
Today is not a usual day in Russia because today we celebrate the great victory day. Yes. That day is really important for us and for the United States because you were involved in this war too.
Yes.
And once Anatoly had a hunter, an American hunter, and he took part in this war. He was a pilot on a jet. And he told them a story. He poured vodka for everybody, and says they met on Elber in Germany. With Russian soldiers. А что последнее было, я забыл?
За наше здоровье.
And he poured vodka for everybody and said, I never forget the Russian toast, because this is a very famous Russian toast. Let's drink for everybody's health. So that was his toast.
Well said, well done. Thank you.
Спасибо.
And I want to add
Victory and for everybody's health.
and forever friendship.
За дружбу.
Sasha?
Forever friendship.
Спасибо. Crazy man.
У меня лежат. Вот.
That is very good. It makes the snow hot out here.
Follow all the action on Facebook at Where in the World is Colorado Buck? This segment brought to you by Nikon Optics. Trust earned. Nikon.
We did get bogged down in a bog yesterday, where basically the 3 snowmobiles that we had all basically got caught up in a bog.
Yeah, it was a surprise for all of us because we thought that it still would be possible to get through this bog because everybody saw it was covered by thick snow, but suddenly we found out that it was not. So we got stuck and spent two hours to get out.
You watch those guys work together. They knew where they were. They knew that how deep it was. It just wasn't supposed to be like that this time of year. To watch them work together and get those snowmobiles and those sleighs out from underneath the ice that it broke through, just professionalism. It makes you comfortable knowing you're with people that, hey, if you get into a situation, you're all right. They know where they are. They know how to get out of it, and they know how to get you back to camp. They're all coming out of the dens this time of year. One of them, we've walked up to a den. It's a fair-sized hole, but when you look down in it, I look down into this thing, and it's probably 8 feet down there, and it's all padded around just like any person would make them a straw bed.
And one thing that's interesting about the Kamchatka Peninsula is that there's more bears on the peninsula than any other place on the face of the earth. You have one of the largest subspecies of brown bears anywhere in existence on the planet. So your opportunity of getting bears is very, very good. Having an opportunity to find a big bear is excellent. At this time of the year, they're meandering a lot. They're undoubtedly looking for food, and they're undoubtedly looking for females. But to have these guys be able to figure out where the bear's going to go and put you in a position where you can get a good shot was really something quite spectacular. And the first bear that I took was a very, very much a blonde-phased brown bear.
We're hunting these bears with 180 grain bullets. 180 grain bullets. They're so far bear down, bear down, bear down.
Yeah.
Brown bears. Brown bears. These ain't teddy bears. These are brown bears. Some of the world's largest bears. The Norma ammunition, every bullet we've retained is 90+%. And one bear down, just dropping the bear. This isn't a 375, this is a 300 Win Mag. Like the 300 Win Mag, that's my Colorado Buck Special Edition rifle. Everybody's shooting it. So far, everybody's taken the bear. It's performed flawlessly. It's been drowned in wet. It's been iced over. Everything that can be done to it as far as bad weather goes pretty much has been done on this trip.
Oh boy, yeah.
So far, just what we want. The Cerakoting's working right. Our 3-position safety, no problems with it anywhere, anytime. The only problems have been for the bears. Thank goodness.
It does a job.
Where in the World is Colorado Buck is brought to you by Norma Ammunition, precision ammunition for the serious hunter. Nikon Optics, trust, earned, Nikon. Carlson's Choke Tubes, the shooter's choice. Worldwide Trophy Adventures, the Mule Deer Foundation, Kamchatka Boots, Armscore USA and the Ammo and More Store in Stevensville, Montana, and the Colorado Buck Special Edition Rifle by the Montana Rifle Company. This segment brought to you by the Montana Rifle Company, makers of the Colorado Buck Special Edition Rifle.
The chances are that you're going to get on a bear or get your bear that you come over here to hunt, but it's not a guarantee. I'd say your chances are very, very good. And the other thing is, if you want, you can take 2 bears. So all in all, bang for your buck, what you get here versus many, many places around the world, it's very special. And these guys have been at it a long time. They've got a great area, and they know what they're doing. Again, some of the hardest working people I've ever met.
It was really good hunting, and it was really successful hunting. That was the main purpose and the main idea of what we are doing here. And guys were just great because we didn't have any complaints about how tough it was, how wet they were every day, or how it was really cold up to the mountains. Everybody was happy, everybody was smiling, and I felt that they were enjoying hunting with us, and that was the main idea, and that was really important for us.
This is what we come 3/4 of a way around the world for right here. And not everybody gets them. They're definitely here, as you can see. We've seen more than one big track. As a matter of fact, we've seen a bear this size the day before yesterday, and we were close. My friend Keith hunting with us was trying to get a shot at him, just couldn't do it. And this is the second bear in a few days that we've seen of this caliber. But this is just what I was dreaming about, an opportunity to get a bear like this. I'm going to tell you something. Adrenaline-wise, if there's any adrenaline in your body, this kind of hunting here will spin that up to as high as it can go. I guarantee you that. But if you have ever had an interest in hunting brown bears, coming brown bear hunting in Russia, this is the outfit to go with. I promise you that. And this is a result two trips, 2 bears. I can't. If you don't quit letting me come over, I'm just gonna keep on coming over. That worked. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate it. Kamchatka trophy hunts. That's where we are. This is the result, and it has been time and time and time again. It will be for you too. If you want to hunt brown bears, take the old cowboy's word for it. Kamchatka trophy hunts. That's your connection. Oh my gosh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Dima. That's a wrap for this week. I do hope you enjoyed the show. We certainly enjoyed making it for you. As always, there's more information at my website, HeyColoradoBuck.com. You can get more information, more feature-length stories and details about our outfitters. You can get more information on our sponsors that make all this happen, and I call it Twitter Pitter Patter. And what that is our Facebook, our Instagram, YouTube, all that and more, HeyColoradoBuck.com. Thanks again for watching. I hope you catch us next week somewhere in the world or a brand new one. Until then, God bless every one of you, and good hunting.
Closed captioning provided by Rocky Top Outfitters. Book your hunt with Colorado today at HeyColoradoBuck.com. We'll see you on the hunt.
Montana rifle, and you did a great job on that.
Jeff, did you hear that? That's my girl.